Everyone. Today I want to talk about sports again and how it's really bothering me how sports has been politicized. The NBA started and they have Black Lives Matter all over the court. All the NBA players are wearing social justice messages on their backs. And this bothers me not in the sense that people can't express themselves politically. They should be able to express themselves politically, but sports was one of the only common spaces we had left. And when I say common space, I mean a space where people can get together from different political backgrounds, from different economic backgrounds, and share a commonality. So if you're a Buffalo Bill fan, for example, you could go into a bar and it didn't matter if you were a Republican or if you're a Democrat, if you're rich or poor, you could have a stockbroker and a janitor talking and being friends, a really left-wing liberal with a conservative Republican. And for that 3 hours, or however long the game lasts, you have that team in common, and you're happy if they win and you're sad if you lose, and you have that commonality with other people. With all of this social justice messaging in sports, it's taking that common space away, because what will happen now is if you go into the Buffalo Bill bar, someone's going to say, oh, isn't it wonderful how they have Black Lives Matter all over and all the social justice messaging, and someone else is going to say that's ridiculous, it's stupid. It's taking away that common space, and in a republic we need those common spaces. I'll give an example of the 1980 hockey team when they beat Russia. Now, that didn't directly affect anybody's life, but it made the nation as a whole feel good. If your team wins, it makes your little community feel good and you become friends, even if you lose. That's how you build friendships. That's how a lot of relationships are built that would never be built. And there's a second reason why I dislike all the social justice messaging in sports, and that is it's only one-sided. So if an NBA player wanted to put Free Hong Kong on the back of their shirt, or if they wanted to put Unborn Babies' Lives Matter, they would not be allowed to. The NBA has specified certain things that you can put on the back of your shirt. So it has to be even. If you're going to let people put liberal messages on the backs of their shirts, you're going to have to let people put conservative messages on the backs of their shirts. It's like when in California they wanted to put another Black Lives Matter painting on the road, and somebody said, okay, well, if you do that, I want to put a MAGA 2020 painting on the road. And the city canceled it because they knew if they let the Black Lives Matter mural be painted on the road, they were going to have to let the MAGA 2020 be painted on the road. And it's got to be fair. If someone's going to put a liberal message on the back of the shirt, they have to be allowed to put a conservative message on the back of the shirt. Now, I would rather there be no messages in sports, no politics, because I want that common space, and I think it's going to hurt America now that we've taken away that common space, that commonality in families, in society at large. Sports is a good way to bond and communicate when you don't have a lot of other things to talk about or to bond over. So I really, really think that we need to get politics out of sports, and especially the really offensive things like the WNBA walked out during the national anthem. I can see kneeling because kneeling is still respectful somewhat, but walking out of the national anthem is insulting, and it actually made me really angry, and I will never watch the WNBA again. Not that I really watched it anyway, but if I had any inkling to watch it, I will not watch it, because I feel that if you walk out, then you are totally disrespecting the country and the flag, and you should simply leave, go. If you hate America that much, stop playing in the WNBA and move to whatever country you think is better. Anyway, again, we need to take politics out of sports. Remember, never to believe in anybody's propaganda, not even your own. Thanks. Bye-bye.